Positive news from China has boosted market sentiment. The oil bulls were very active and managed to push the prices high above $55 per barrel. The ruble is following the same upward trend. The oil's uptake in the early trade is likely to support the ruble over the course of the session. According to preliminary data, crude inventories in the US have increased by 6 million barrels in the previous week compared to 3 million barrels forecasted by analysts. Despite the unexpected rise in stockpiles, benchmark oil brands are rising. Oil prices continue edging higher today on reports from China that the number of new cases of coronavirus is slowing down. Amid this news, the outlook for energy demand has considerably improved. On the other hand, some experts are not so optimistic about the coronavirus impact. In the meantime, oil has gained some short-term support as the bullish trend still prevails. Brent crude has managed to gain 1.5% as the quotes have easily rallied above $55 a barrel. American benchmark climbed by more than 1% and settled at $50.60 a barrel. Brent is expected to trade in the range between $54 and $55 per barrel in the course of the session. If the quotes manage to settle above the level of $56 per barrel, this will serve as a clear buy signal. Traders will later focus on the inventory report from the U.S. Energy Information Administration. This week, analysts expect to see a modest rise in stockpiles compared to the previous report. The ruble has extended gains on recovery in the Asian stock markets when they recovered, and higher oil prices as well. The Russian currency opened the session advancing slightly against the US dollar. The dollar-ruble pair has broken through the level of 63 but failed to hold below it. Today, the ruble's trajectory will mostly depend on the dynamics of oil and emerging market currencies as well. Currencies of emerging markets are currently gaining ground as fears over coronavirus are gradually waning. The ruble can get additional support from the federal loan bonds auction scheduled for today if the demand from the foreign investors is high enough. The Russian currency may also benefit from a possible increase in foreign currency purchases under the budget rule. The strengthening US dollar can weigh on the ruble. The chairman of the Federal Reserve confirmed that the American economy was in a good state. This provided additional support to the US dollar. The dollar-ruble pair is likely to reach the level of 64 and above. Moreover, market participants still keep in mind the possibility of oil decline. The downward trend can be formed already by the end of today's session. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.